見つめないで悲しい方を目をつむって口づけしよう甘く溶けぬメロディー引き込まれて迷宮のパラダイス出口もなく終わりもなく包まれていたいよ邪魔しないで真夜中のパラダイス息もせずに潜っていく二人だけのダンス探さないで美しいラビリンス口づけしてもう戻れない二人だけのダンス迷い込んで白夜のようにしびれたままどちらからも帰ろうとはせずに止まらないで揺れていたいの何も言わず口づけして忘れさせて全て止まらないで揺れていたいの何も言わず口づけして空から落ちる
Alright, I had to do that to you. Quiet time. I had to do that to you. I'm sorry, guys. Let me fix everything. Alright, that. What's up, Botch? How you doing, buddy? We're gonna go extra long. I'm gonna have to eat something soon, though. Even though I just ate something like 2 hours ago. I'm still hungry. But we're definitely going for a long time. What is up, YouTube, as well? How you doing, the tubes of the U? I know you guys probably want Tekken. I have not been playing any Tekken. So don't even count on me for going hard in Tekken. Wait, what does stream say? Okay, yeah. I can just do story. We're gonna just go straight to story. What's been up with you, Botch? How you been, buddy? What's a bag she has on right now? I didn't even say hello to YouTubes. Hold on. Oh god, I can't even say hello to YouTubes. YouTubes, what's going on, pimps? We need to switch this up. There we go. Perfect. No, we're not gonna do him. Alright, we're gonna run the dungeon really quick. And that'll definitely be it with this stuff. And then after that... Should I even run the dungeon?
I'm good.
No. Let's run some karaoke and other stuff. Fuck that shit. Because I want to stay up late tonight, but I doubt I'll be able to. Tomorrow I'm gonna go super sober, so it'll be an all-day thing.
Nice work out there.
Mamba.
Hey, there you are.
Hey, waiting for you, Kiryu-san. Would you mind hanging out a while?
Something happened?
You remember that girl, Miyabi-chan, from my job? The clumsy one?
Sure, the one who cried at your farewell party. What about her?
Well, out of nowhere, I got a call from her not long ago. She wanted to tell me that the company finally explained to them why I was let go.
After all this time, huh? What'd they tell everyone?
Well, that's the thing. Apparently, they claimed it was due to past misconduct.
Meaning what exactly?
They told them, back when I was a nurse, I stole and distributed drugs from the hospital.
Dealing drugs? No. I don't think you're the type to do that.
Huh? You really believe in me just like that, Kiryu-san?
I know you well enough.
Anyway. Fortunately, I made peace a while back with how that whole incident went down. And I disclosed it back when I first applied for the inspection job. So, they accepted it for 2 years, and suddenly decided to fire me for it. By their logic, that is.
That's pretty strange.
Yeah, it made sense at first, firing me after Ichiban became a liability.
I'm high as fuck.
As far as they're concerned, a guy like me is not worth any risk to the company. So why didn't they just tell everyone the truth?
It doesn't seem to make sense. I wonder, could it be there was another reason they let you go?
Huh? Another reason?
That Kasuga video might have been popular, but it's flimsy grounds to cost you your job. You were only an inspector. It's not like you represented them to
You
clients.
see his mouth isn't moving?
You're right. If you fired all the friends of anyone who's ever been roasted online, the world would run out of workers. Maybe there really was something else.
Is there anything that comes to mind?
No. But I certainly can't leave it at this now. And maybe it's pointless considering that job's all in the past.
Don't you deserve some closure? It's only fair to find out.
Closure, huh? You're damn right. This is like leaving a wound untreated.
So then, what's your plan?
I'll have to think about it. Thanks, though, Kiryu-san. You've got your own problems.
It's fine. We have to look out for each other.
That's a decent way of seeing the world. You won't mind if I ask your advice again? When Ichiban's away, I swear, I'm a total wreck.
The least I can do is lend you an ear.
That's all I need. It's always good to have someone who'll listen.
Clank. There you go. Alright, who's gonna finish their drink links? Four. Should I just do both of the women? Let's karaoke first. Woo!
All right, I'm up.
still in love with you. I'm lost. I'm no good at this.
This one's a real classic. I've been a fool, and you've been charming. You fell down, you got her chasing sweeter dreams. Never could.
They don't want no breaks.
Truth in your eyes. That's how I knew that smile was a lie. I love you is something you never say. Couldn't lay it out, always just pulled away. So then why, please won't you tell me why you could find the words to say goodbye. Such a mess, I'm lost, I'm no good at this. I'm in love, still in love, still in love with you. Hard as I try, I can't even drink this pain. Memories of you, twisting my view. I've been a fool.
Fuck that. Terrible score.
Felt good letting that one.
I hate you all.
Sunhee, what happened with that small fire? The one where the Liumang set fire to Komijul turf.
Oh, thanks for your concern, but I'd rather talk about literally anything else. There's some dissent within Ijincho, just something I have to deal with as a leader. Nothing you should be worried about.
No can do. You shouldn't have to shoulder that burden all by yourself. Why don't you lay it on me? You mentioned before there aren't many people who can drink with you as equals.
I did say that, but... screw it. There really is no winning with you. Honestly, I didn't want to air out our dirty laundry in front of you.
So it was arson. But nobody saw who did it.
Right. All we know right now is that the culprit was fully aware they were setting fire to Komijul turf.
Don't you find that a little strange?
How so?
If I remember correctly, your subordinate didn't hesitate to tell you that the Liumang was behind it. But how could they call them out without an eyewitness account?
So you've noticed. Impressive. Long story short, the accusations against the Liumang are false. There's no evidence pointing to the perp, so it's all bullshit. But someone managed to escalate that BS to me without having to go through any filters. That's the real
Damn.
problem.
What do you mean?
I'm saying the lie originated within Komijul, among the top brass at that.
In other words, one of the Komijul officers tried to deceive you with a false report.
Precisely. He probably made his underlings start the fire, then spread the rumor that the Liumang was behind it. This act of betrayal only serves to escalate tension between Komijul and the Liumang. I can't turn a blind eye to it.
You're right. One wrong move and it'll lead to an all-out war between the two of them.
Truth is, Some people aren't too happy to see Komi Jewel and the Liumang getting along. By deepening the division and sowing discord, they'll be able to pin the blame on me for failing to take action. That's the traitor's end goal. He wants to chase me out and seize my throne to rule Komi Jewel himself.
You managed to dig all that up? And did you find out who the traitor is?
I did, actually. He got sloppy when leaking the rumor. Turns out the traitor is the eldest of Komi Jewel's officers. His name is Han Chul-sa.
So, that's him there, huh?
One of my great and wise uncles I've talked about before. At his age, he should be thinking about retirement. Guess he wanted to make a
I
name
could
for
beat his
himself
ass.
before going out.
By betraying you, no less. If he's the oldest, then the two of you must go way back. I'm sorry to hear that. I understand why you didn't want to talk about it now.
Yet I still opened up about everything from start to finish. Just how do you do it, Kiryu-san?
I only hope you feel a little better after talking about it.
I
This
hope
is
he
such a
doesn't die.
mess. I really didn't want you to see me like this. I can't believe I just spilled everything to you.
Was Han Chul-sa dissatisfied about something? I doubt he'd plan a coup for no reason.
I can't think of anything. Except for the fact that I'm younger than him, and a woman. Considering he's a man who's faced countless adversities in battle, perhaps he doesn't want to end up under a leader like me.
Most old men probably would think so.
I've received the same report from different sources stating that Han Chul-sa is secretly rallying people to rebel. Saying crap like Sun He is capable for a woman, sure, but weak-willed, and other people are more suited to lead.
So, he's been working the rumor mill.
I can find out anything and everything that happens in Ijincho. Han Chul-sa won't be able to keep up with the information warfare. But people look up to him as a legend of the past. My generation grew up listening to stories of his heroics. He once fought to the death with the Tojo clan back in its heyday. I never thought he would ever become my enemy.
A man too full of pride is a man stuck in time, unable to move on. Nothing more than a relic of the past.
These
Yeah, that
drunk
old
links
man's
are
far too
chilling.
reckless for his own good. Oh, but he's older than you, Kiryu-san. Much older. You're not even in the same age group.
You don't have to force yourself to say that. More importantly,
Kiryu's
what do you
like
plan to do
64.
about him? As the head, it's up to you to decide how to deal with traitors.
See, this is exactly why I didn't want to talk about this with you, Kiryu-san. Truth be told, I haven't made up my mind yet.
What? It's a tough call with how complicated the situation is. A leader shouldn't be swayed by their emotions. Take your time and think it over. I'll be thinking too.
A leader shouldn't let their emotions influence them. Betrayal must be punished, or else the organization will crumble.
Of course, you make a good point, but I'd rather not get any more personnel involved. I've been making plans with that in mind. Thank you, Kiryu-san. Sharing your suspicions with someone else does help clear things up.
Yeah, it certainly seems so.
I'm sure you have other things to do, though. Your own problems are even more pressing than mine. I don't want to cause you any trouble, so...
So?
Can we just drink and talk about something stupid now?
Sure. What better way is there to booze?
You really do get me. Always have.
Yeah. Their attacks. I switched them all back Look what I did. I switched them all back to their original classes. Dragon of Dodgima, homeless guy, assassin, barmaid. I can actually, I think I can actually upgrade barmaid really quick. I
Feeling
got
it
all
now.
this stuff. Where is it? Dragon of Dodgima.
That's rad. Learning more every day.
Huh, only a little boring. We should relish this moment.
Makes sense.
Another Dragon's Dodgima.
Doing better than I thought.
There's another one. Oh no.
Huh, surprisingly clever. There's more where this came from.
Okay, I'll stop. I hunger. Also, we could probably just do story. If I eat some shit, and then we just do story, well, we'll get pretty along. Yeah. Let's watch some random stupid shit. And then let's just do all story. I'm thinking mainly just all story from this point on. And I won't drink as much so we can stay up for a long ass time. What time is it? Oh, it's only like 3:30. Oh, dude, if I eat right now, I'll be perfectly fine. Oh, they show the dankest burgers. Where's the sound? The hell? I didn't hear any goddamn sound. What about this? Oh.
Snort, call you.
Of course it was muted.
Be one of my new favorite burger joints in Inglewood. It's over on 64th and La Brea from a place called Storm Burger.
Now the prices on this is insane. $5.99 for a burger.
Oh my God, this is the double storm burger right here, and it's looking immaculate.
God damn! No cap, the ratios on this thing, man. This one's meaty, it's fresh, this is a good burger. Oh, Brody told me I had to add this apricot sauce to it.
Apricot?
Oh, so stupid!
All right, Cuzzo got the barbecue bacon burger right here.
And that barbecue bacon? Oh my. Oh, I can't even talk, bro. Oh, yeah. Get that game out of my face, man. God dang. Yo, that apricot sauce is a game changer. I need to know.
I've been fucking with this channel lately.
Who's on the grill right now, man? Is it you? What's your name, bro? Shake my hand, bro. Hey, that mug is good, man.
This might be one of my new favorite burger joints in Inglewood.
I just have to say, like, I don't live in LA or any of that places there, but dude, every time I look at the food, I'm like, God damn. Shit, we got DSP. What was he doing?
To eat, for like Christmas, and we had him one night, and we never had him again. And even on Valentine's Day, I said to my wife, "Would you like some candy?" She was like, "Nah." So we're not really big on desserts here. Genetics, the fact that you actually just referenced Ice Poseidon as a positive in my chat shows how out of touch so many people are on this planet. If you think Ice
Jesus.
Poseidon is someone
Alright.
to look up to as an example of how to vlog live things you do in life and make money,
I'm gonna go
do not
make some
know
food.
of Ice Poseidon
I'll be
and what
right
he's been
back.
through and the things that have happened around that guy,
Jesus
you're out of your fucking
Christ.
mind. Who would want to aspire to be like that? You are nuts.
I'll be right back.
You are wild. Okay. That's right. At least from what I've seen, a while ago, a few years ago, I saw a documentary about Ice Poseidon, and basically, yeah, his whole life is ruined because his whole life's online. So everything got destroyed, right? Everyone's constantly trying to fuck with him. I'm like, dude, what, are you out of your mind? I would never want to do that. Someone tipped $1 says, does it scare you to think you might be streaming 6 days a week for the next 10 years? No. I've been doing it for the last 10 years. If I've been doing it for the last decade of my life, how would that scare me about the next decade of my life exactly? Again, the cool thing is, the difference between 10 years ago and now is that now we have that interaction and we have that social relationship where you guys are looking out for me and trying to help me, right? So you can suggest, hey, this we think might work. This could be a cool piece of improvement. This could be a cool thing you could do. And it doesn't have to just be play games, play games, play games, play games. That's cool. I like that. I don't want to just play games for the rest of my life. And already in the last few years, the React channel, the Throwback channel, the other stuff we're doing, I'm not just playing games anymore. And it's going to grow more and more like that. I don't know what we have to be afraid of. What would I be afraid of exactly? If you're just saying, are you afraid of working as hard? No, I've always been this hard of a worker. Even before I was a streamer, I was this hard of a worker. I was just doing it offline with a camera rather than online with direct capture and a stream. I've always worked this hard. My whole life I've worked this hard. When I had the jobs before, when I worked at the helicopter company, I was working twice as much as most people at the company. And then they took advantage of that, and then they laid me off. You know? That's just how it's always been with me. I'm just used to that. That's my life, right? That's, you know, I'm a workhorse. And kind of the problem here is maybe that's why over the course of my life I've had issues with relationships, you know? When here I am working my ass off constantly, other people are, well, why isn't he spending time to hang out? Why isn't he doing this as a friend? Because I'm busy. I'm working all the time. And that's probably a major problem, right? Right now, do I wish I could work less? Yes. Can I work less? No. Will that change? Maybe. I told you, I had things working for me, and then when the economy screwed up, and all the prices went up, and all the interest rates skyrocketed, it fucked me. If that hadn't happened, right now I might have been in a much better position. I might have been able to refinance, I might have been able to do things financially that would have actually helped me out, and I would be in a much better position today, where this stuff like dumb gifted memberships wouldn't even be a big deal. And there's not much I can do about that, right? Like, that's life. There's ups and downs. There's things that change. You know, we have an election coming up. Things might flip again. You never know. I always say this, that life is a pendulum. It swings this way, and then it goes all the way, and then whoosh, then it swings back the other way, and then whoosh, it goes back again. So in my lifetime, I'll probably see things go back and forth 10 times. And you roll with those. And you do the best you can in those times, right? So I'm not going to freak out about it, no. 10 more years doing something that I love, 6 days a week, doesn't sound so bad to me. Excuse me. How is my carpal tunnel? It's in early stages. Like I said, it's in early stages. And all I can do is do what I can to keep my fingers stretched and keep stuff going and not have it affect me negatively. And if it does, what do? Cut back on gaming. Do more stuff, right? Do different stuff. Okay.
If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera, I would do it.
Anything else, guys? It's 12:30. We can end the show now if you so like, or we can continue on for a few more minutes, depending on what you want to talk about. But people kind of stopped tagging me in the chat, so I don't know what you guys want to chat
We're
about.
soulmates.
We can talk about 672's non-existent girlfriend longer if you want. There you go. No one's really saying nothing. Maybe we should just end it here. And maybe start a little bit earlier with Baldur's Gate 3. Not that we're in any hurry, considering that once we get into Act 3, we got like another 50 goddamn hours to finish this game. I can't imagine when I finish this game. What's, you know, like, oh my god. Joe Aloft, I don't get it, man. He says, I'm playing Skull and Bones while I'm listening to you. Ugh. You could literally be doing so many better things with your time. You know, you could be shaving ass hairs off your butt. You could be whittling, learning how to whittle. Right? You could become the world thumb wrestling champion. All these things would be more important to you than playing Skull and Bones.
The homosexuals are evil people who are all passing around AIDS.
Okay.
My laugh sounds like act.
Tekken 8 Community Night. I'm not ready for that yet.
Or
Plus, if you haven't noticed, Tekken
Does that
really
sound
has
like
a fraction of the attention as
No,
Street Fighter 6.
sounds
If
nothing
people
like that at
aren't
all.
even turning out to see me just play the game in ranked, what makes you think people are going to turn out for Community Night besides trolling? I don't think it's going to happen, honestly. The game just hasn't warranted enough attention to
I
really
love
need a
Hulk
Community
Hogan's
Night.
dick.
Sunday Night Bites needs a fishing game. Right now, if there was an interesting fishing game to play, like I said, if there was a new Bassmaster and it was on Game Pass, I would play that. There hasn't been anything in ages, so that's why we haven't done it. I know we liked doing that, right, for a while, but it just hasn't happened, right? There's nothing to do. Sarah Tip the Dollar says, work harder, not smarter. You could work harder for 3 to 4 days a week, making different or better content, and then you could have more days off. That's great. And what exactly would that be? Because that's the problem is I ask, how do I improve? What do I do that's different? And everyone has a different opinion. We'll play more games. Well, don't play as many games. Do this over here instead. Do this, do that. And I try different things. Some things stick, some things don't. I tried the reacting thing. Last year, I did less gameplay, more reacting. No one wanted that. Everyone revolted. After years of people demanding that I react to the live events, react to other documentaries, react to this, react to that. Did it all. Don't want that. Go back to gaming. That didn't work, right? How many years people say, put out the old content. Put the effort in. Put out your old content. I'm putting it out right now. Do you hear any hoopla about it? That's what I mean. Like, I feel like I'm never going to grow, really, in any kind of significant way. I'm going to kind of stay where I am. I'm going to have a hardcore fan base who like what I do. The only way you can really grow is to try something completely different, right? But like we talked about, if I did a political thing, a political channel or whatever, it could be very, very polarizing to the point where a lot of people turn off from my other content, and that's a huge risk. And I'll be honest with you, I don't like being a one-track guy. I don't want to be the guy known on the internet for this or the guy known on for that. I like gameplay is my thing, but now I've got a podcast going. I also do React content. You know, I got all this stuff going for me. I like that. I don't want to be, oh, I started doing politics. Now that's the only thing that gets any attention. So now I got to just do politics content constantly and no one wants to watch gameplay or anything ever again. I don't want that to happen. You know, I got something kind of good going right now. So, you know, what are you going to do, right? Sarah, again, she says, I said work smarter, not harder. Instead of working 6 days a week, which makes you miserable, work less but make more thoughtful and interesting content. What do I do? Thoughtful and interesting is subjective. That's the problem. Thoughtful and interesting is not a universal term. Anyone could think that something is thoughtful, and then someone else next to them says, that's stupid. Someone could say, wow, that's so meaningful. And someone says, wow, that's a bunch of shit. Right? You can't universally find things that are thoughtful and interesting. That's the problem. Don't you think I would like to make content that people like better? But what would that be? And how do I still keep my core audience engaged instead of betraying them to just jump to a YouTube trend that's popular? Right now, the YouTube trends that are popular, drama, politics. Or virally stupid shit, like always play the viral game and act like a fucking immature idiot, right? Doing stunts and shit. Again, look at the top gaming streamers, iShow Speed and shit like that. Do they even act like humans? No. That's what, people don't want humans doing it anymore. They want like fucking crazy Muppets jumping around. So either I become a Muppet, or I go full political, or I become a drama content creator. So which, you know what I'm saying? Do I want to do any of those? Do I really care? Like, do I want to do something I like? Do I think that that makes any sense? Maybe diversifying and doing some of that stuff makes sense. But again, thoughtful, interesting, subjective. There's no universal answer. Sure, I'd love to work 3 to 4 days a week and work more of those 3 to 4 days and then have on a few more days off. How do I do that? How do I make that work exactly? Because no one has an answer. Everyone says just do it, but no one has the answer. Right? Ivan Drago tipped $1 says when you and they will tell them all they're loving your shadow, keeping on Phil. I think a few words were missing. And I'm pretty sure that Ivan Drago didn't say keeping on Phil. I don't know. All right, things are degrading now. I think it's time for us to end the podcast, right? I think it's time to end the podcast and get started with Baldur's Gate. What do you think? Sound good? All right. All right. Guys, thank you for a good show. The suggestions thread is open. Please start posting suggestions up. Keep in mind, I have to approve them all before they show up because a lot of people don't understand that. They're basically like, oh, I posted a comment on Phil's video. It didn't show up immediately, so obviously it doesn't work. I'm banned. No. My system is YouTube takes those comments, filters them for inappropriate content, presents them to me. I approve them so they show up. That's how it works. I have to do that because if I don't, tons of bots, tons of racism, sexism, fucked up stuff. People try to get me in trouble with the comments, so that's why it's all policed like that. I wish I didn't have to, but hey, it's that or nothing. So that's how it works. So you will see your suggestions show up. You got to give me some time to review those over the course of a day, and you should see them go up. Okay? All right, everyone. Thank you so much. And I hope you enjoyed today's show. Whoa. And tomorrow, I'm sure we'll be talking more about how Act 3 began in Baldur's Gate 3 and also how the co-op stream went, plus any game news and the like. Thank you, as always, for joining me for the Level 1 podcast, and I'll see you on Sunday. Okay. Cool. Let's get set up. Good news is, I do not need a long break or anything here. I should be able to just get set up quickly. And just take a brief break just to like take a pee or whatever. Excuse me, and then jump right into Baldur's Gate. Let's
Ding
finish
dong
up
dang.
Act 2.
Ding dong day.
Excuse me, I can't stop burping. I don't know what's going on. Look how small this is now. Look how tiny this is compared to how it used to look. Look how small. You can't even really see it. It's like off camera now. The mic is like off camera. That's awesome, right? Because it used to be like this, like giant thing. It's pretty good. It's gonna look great for the co-op too. It's gonna improve that camera situation. So excellent. All right. Brief break. All I'm going to do is I'm going to
I'm
mute
back.
the mic here while I run and use the restroom. I'll probably see what Kat and Jasper are up to.
What do I do?
And then I'll be back with Baldur's Gate 3. Sound good?
Oh,
In fact, people said boot the
DSP's
game.
back with
All
Baldur's Gate 3.
Everybody
I'm
hear the
back with
music?
Axe.
So I'll boot it up. 4 hours, you ran out. Buy more.
If it ain't $6,
Keep spending.
if it ain't $6, I don't want it. All these pools, yeah, I'm about to bust. Spending all my money on these tokens like I'm Elon Musk.
Ridiculous amounts of money.
I'm probably gonna go eat because I got a lot of food and just chill out for a while and then just do straight story. Wait, are we still on story? No, we quit out. I'll be back in like maybe like 30-40 minutes. I won't be too long. I promise. I gotta take a shower. I just feel gross right now. I'm sorry. I'm gonna eat, take a shower, and I will be definitely back. And I'll be back for the rest of the night. I'll sober up too. I don't want to lose this playthrough. Thank you, Botch. Thank you, everyone, for chilling out. And I'll catch you guys in a little bit. We're definitely finishing this game either tonight or tomorrow night.